How's it going, YouTube? Chris here in my home theater. I got a brand new video for you today. I want to talk about a subject here about streaming versus physical media. Now, I'm going to give you some advantages to streaming, and then I'm going to talk about which one is better. And we all know what the answer is, but we're going to discuss that. So, first of all, I want to talk about the streaming. Now, one of the advantages to streaming is you can sit here and you can go on. And I don't know if I consider this streaming, but it still is. I mean, you can go to HBO Max. It is streaming, but I'll get into what I'm talking about here shortly. You can go to HBO Max and stream a movie, and you can get Dolby Atmos in 4K. You can go to Disney Plus, and you can stream Dolby Atmos in 4K. Netflix, Prime TV. I don't really have Peacock or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure you can stream that from there. Now, what I'm talking about is like iTunes and Vudu, and I don't know any of the other platforms where you would buy movies and be able to stream the movies from that. Now, I do iTunes, and I've had good luck with iTunes. I hadn't had any issues, other than having to crank up the sound. Now, I just watched a video, somebody else reviewed it, and that person mentioned something about the dynamics, but there was no dynamics. I mean, he said it was a kind of lack there. They had to crank the volume up. I just don't think. I don't know. There's something missing with the stream. So I've always had good luck with the streams. I've got like 28 movies. I will be getting the Flash tomorrow, and I will be reviewing the Flash. But I've had good luck. So I've had to crank the volume up, but it gives you a hint of what the 4K disc is going to look like. Now, one of the advantages that I see in the stream is you can get the movies a lot earlier than the physical release. Now, it varies by movie. Guardians of the Galaxy come out a couple weeks ago, and it's coming out at the 1st of August. So you've got a month that you can enjoy it before you watch it on physical media. Now, Avatar 2, The Way of Water, it came out in, I think it was late March, and it was June before it come out. So, I mean, I watched it for nearly 3 months before it came out on physical media. Sisu was a couple of months. Several movies. Okay, so the biggest, the Transformers movies was the one that's just something missing, and we already talked about that, The Rise of the Beast. And it came out on digital last Tuesday. It's October 10th before it comes out on physical media. So hopefully the physical media is going to be better than what the stream was, because, I mean, look, I've got all the Transformers movie. I got them in Blu-ray. I got them on 4K. I got the 4K box sets. I mean, they are near reference quality movies. I mean, they sound good. They look good. They're just good. So if I would say one of the advantages to streaming is you can get the movies early. You can purchase them, and that's what I've been doing. People say, man, you've been double dipping on movies. You just don't know. Sometimes a triple dip, quadruple dip. I mean, I might buy the stream, they might buy 2 or 3 different copies of the movie. It just depends on what it is, and if I'm able to do that at that point in time. So one perk or one check mark to streaming is you can get the movie early. Now, I'm gonna give you a downside. This is the way I see it. A downside to streaming. Let's say, and I see this highly unlikely, but who knows what can happen. You look at Disney right now. Disney, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately. They, in the last, I don't remember how many movies was reported, they've lost almost $900 million compared to what it costs to make the movie and to promote the movie and this and that. Just there was a lot of areas there, and they have lost $900 million. Okay. So let's just say iTunes, which belongs to Apple. Apple, I think they used to be. They were projected to be the first $1 trillion company. This has been some years ago, and I hadn't followed it, so I don't know. But let's just say I use iPhones. I like Apple TV. I like everything Apple. I like iPads. That's just what I'm used to. That's just what I like. But let's just say, and I have a Apple Watch. But let's just say they go bankrupt. What happens to iTunes? It's gone. And those 30 movies that I have bought, they no longer belong to me. And that is a concern. And I think it should be a concern to most people if they're buying movies and see, look, there's people that hit me up on, I post a lot of stuff on Facebook. Hey, I belong to 4K, 8 great, movie groups, and I post, hey, this is what came in the mail today. I post that on my Instagram and stuff, and a lot of times people hit me up for my digital codes. Well, I don't use them. I've sold some, and I really would rather just give them away to you guys, my subscribers, or some people that follow me on Instagram. Or I haven't promoted Patreon in probably 2 years. I don't even know if I can get my account anymore. I may start a Facebook group and be centered around some of the movies and stuff that I like, and I would like to give them to people that support me. And I ain't saying support me with money. I'm talking about support my channel, that watch my videos, that do. I would like to be able to give back. But I got people that hit me up all the time. Hey, I'm using your digital code. Can I have this? Can I have that? And it's like they begging for it. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I don't mind giving stuff away. This stuff's costing me money. Ain't nobody giving me money to buy this stuff. And I don't mind being a blessing to some people. But when the same person, week after week after week, is begging and begging and begging, it's shame. It's shameful. To me, it's shameful. I mean, you working, go out and buy the movie. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not ranting, but I'm just saying, I said I ought to say this. So if you got a digital code and let's just say you buy a digital code from somebody, or somebody gives you a digital code, and you go redeem that wherever it redeems to, what happens if that server, if that company, if they close down? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to your movie? It's gone. And your purchase or what somebody give to you, it's gone. You're not going to get it back. To me, that is the downside to digital downloads and digital movies and streams. I mean, that is the downside to it. Now, let's just say you got Netflix. Now, I have Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime TV, Max, and I don't have Peacock, but I can't remember the other one. But I've got another one. I can't remember what it was. There's times that there's a movie I want to watch, and I'll scroll through every single one of them, and guess what? I can't find the movie. It's not on there. But you know what I do? I get up, I go in my living room, I look through which I know I got about 2,500 4K Blu-ray DVD discs. Most of them are 4K. I probably got 2,000 4K movies, somewhere around there. I mean, I got a lot. I haven't counted them. I need to categorize or catalog. I can go in there and I can pick that movie up, bring it here, and put it in, and I can watch it. That is another downside to streaming. So, I mean, streaming, it has its advantages, but I mean, the technology, the internet speed and stuff is getting really good. I mean, it really is. Now, one of the things that I do like about iTunes is you buy the movie. I mean, and you getting pretty much I ain't gonna say you're getting everything, but you're getting all behind the scenes. You got a lot of stuff that should come on the disc, which I do like that. I don't know if you get it with other companies. I have no idea. I've only redeemed one movie. I bought. I think this is one. The Hobbits, the Battle of the Five Armies, come out. You went to Best Buy and you pre-ordered it. They gave you the digital stream. So the day you pre-ordered it or whatever, you could redeem the digital stream. I don't even know where it's at. I couldn't tell you how to get in. I couldn't tell you nothing about it. It's gone. I mean, I don't care nothing about it because I got it on 4K, but I've just another thing that we're trying to get across. Streaming can be good and it has its advantages, but to me, there's a lot more disadvantages than there are advantages. Now, Kaleidoscape, I do not consider that a streaming service because what you're doing, you're buying the movie, you're downloading that file to your hard drive. You got to have a Stratus player, and you got the Stratus or whatever they call it, the hard drive. If you got the 22 terabyte hard drive, and then you got the Stratus C or whatever it's called player, that's $15,000. You catch it on sale sometimes for $12,000 and $13,000. That's a lot of money. And you got 22 terabytes that you can worth of movies you can put on there. Sounds like a lot, but once you start downloading movies with special features and atmos and all these tracks and all this stuff, you gotta I think most files is 80 to 100 gigabytes. Some is 120 gigabytes. So once you, or I say gigabytes, megabytes, I think, yeah, megabytes. Sorry, megabytes. 80 to 120 megabytes or whatever. But hey, it don't take long. You start getting movies on. I don't know how many 22 terabytes. Well, I don't know how many movies that will hold, but you're eventually gonna run out of space. But I give kudos to Kaleidoscape. It's an awesome piece of equipment. I mean, you're getting as good, or in some cases better than physical media. And I think that is really awesome. And one day I hope to get one, but I don't even consider that a streaming service because if Kaleidoscape goes out of business, you still got your stuff on your hard drive. That's the way I see it, unless I'm missing something. I think you download it from them and it's yours. It's on your hard drive, and you just add another hard drive or add another hard drive. I think that's how it goes. So I don't even consider that a streaming services. The only thing you would be in danger of is if they went out of business, you couldn't pretty much buy any more movies from them. But I think your existing movies would be safe. And that's the biggest thing with the stream. I mean, you don't know if Vudu's going out of business. I don't know that if iTunes is going to file bankruptcy or somebody's going to corrupt their servers and I lose every bit of movies that I got. I don't know, guys. So streaming, as good as it is right now, as good as it's got over the years, when internet speed's getting faster, I think streaming is good, and I think it will get better as these internet speeds or whatever pick up. I think the quality of the streams will get better, but it all hinges on what these companies that do that, it's compressing the files, compressing it to stream it, to get it out to where we can actually stream it without any kind of lag. So that's kind of the big issues there. But guys, I mean, I said all that to say this: long live physical media. I mean, we are, and I know there's been I don't know what is going on with these companies. I guess you could say this is another advantage versus physical media. I think the streaming has a little bit of an edge on that. Now, I'm gonna give you some examples here. That movie Devotion, great movie. I did not pre-order. I pre-ordered a movie on physical media. Okay, so when it came in, I watched it 4K. It was just in Dolby 5.1. I'm like, what? I'm like, come on now. Then somebody commented and said, well, it's on iTunes or such and such stream. You can get it with Dolby Atmos. Okay. So then I went through where I started buying these movies because I noticed that they were coming out. And this is just this year, guys. I recently started buying these iTunes movies so I could review them for you guys, let you know what I think. And so I started noticing there's movies that come out on iTunes. And when they bring them to physical media, a lot of times they're just plain old Blu-ray. I bought that movie Otto with Tom Hanks. 4K, Dolby Atmos. It don't need to be Atmos. I mean, there's not nothing. You just get ambient sounds or whatever. But I'm just saying it was in 4K Atmos. It just come out on Blu-ray. Renfield. As far as I know, it's just Blu-ray. I don't even know if it's Atmos. It only came out in Blu-ray. I didn't buy it because I got it on iTunes in 4K Atmos. Gravity. We all know Gravity. If you got the Diamond Lux edition, you got Blu-ray, you got the Atmos track. I think there's a version of it overseas. It's not a Diamond Lux, but it's overseas. It's in Blu-ray and Atmos. Hey, you go to iTunes and buy it, 4K Atmos. Let's see, Sisu. I think I'm saying that right. I bought that movie, tremendous movie, 4K Atmos on iTunes. I went to Best Buy over the weekend, and I picked it up, and I'm going to look at the back of the pack. I look at the back of the pack, Dolby Audio. It's in 5.1. Come on, guys. What is the world's going on with these manufacturers? If they're going to put it on the stream in Dolby Atmos, why not put it on the disc, physical media disc? So that is another little tick, a check mark for streaming. Now you can get it in 4K, you can get it on Atmos, and a lot of times we don't get it on the disc. But even so, guys, I am a physical media guy. Like I said, I've got over 2,500 movies, and I'm gonna continue to buy more when they come out, because just the audio and the video is just so much better. Stream is getting very close. It's getting very close. I mean, the picture looks good and stuff on the streams, but it just cannot beat what the disc can do, and also with what Kaleidoscape could do. But I can't firsthand tell you about Kaleidoscape. I just can tell you everything that I've read, people that have it. I mean, it is really good. I don't have one right now, and maybe one of these years, I can get one. But physical media is going to be the best way to watch movies, in my opinion. I mean, guys, I'm a physical media guy. I would not buy these movies on disc if I didn't think they were good. And there's people that, I'm just gonna buy the streams. I'm gonna get digital codes and stuff like that. Well, I mean, hey, more power to you. Everybody don't have places to put 2,500 movies, and it's getting tough for me. I got a whole wall in my living room. I got three shelves that hold 860 4K Blu-ray movies, and all three shelves are about full. So I got a right good amount of movies, and I'm going to continue to buy them because that is the best way to watch a movie. Now, there's a lot of things that we can get on the streams that we can't get on physical media, like all the Marvel stuff. Now they can do the IMAX enhanced, so you get the IMAX scenes, and I love that, guys. I really do. I love the IMAX scenes that Disney Plus has added to their stream that we can't get on physical disc. But still, the best way to watch it is on the disc because the audio is better and the video is better. It's just better. But hey, guys, I mean, there is a perk to some of this streaming stuff now. I have really considered seeing if I could get a refund on this Transformers, because it's terrible. The movie's awesome. I love the movie, but there's something missing in the audio stream. There's no dynamics to it. I mean, to me, it sounded muffled. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna crank it up. But when the robots are running and you can't hear nothing, or they body slam a robot or shoot him off the road and he goes through a rock and there's no sound, or the sound is so low that it's almost non-existent, there's a problem with the stream. I can't believe that the sound engineers mixed it like that. I don't believe that it was in the movies like that. A lot of atmos effects, a lot of surround effects, a lot of bass, but the dynamic. I mean, and I hope I'm explaining that right. You could have low end, you could have good atmos effects, but you know, when you shooting a gun, if you're not getting that impact, or when you throw something down, it's not the bass, it's the impact, the dynamics of what's happening on the scene that's missing. So I love this movie to death, but it was so bad that it was distracting. I'm like, you know, I want stuff to happen, and I cringe because of the sound is so impressive, and it's not on this stream. So, guys, physical media is going to live forever, I hope. I know they seem like they trying to cut it to the bone, and they putting more stuff on stream, 4K, Atmos, and then when they release it to physical media, they give you breadcrumbs. They giving you Blu-ray and Dolby True HD 5.1 or something. I'm like, come on, manufacturers, don't do that to us. We want the disc. We want the best way possible to watch in our theaters, in our dedicated theater rooms, in our living room setup, in our bedroom setups, in our garage, our man caves. We invested a lot of money and time and blood and sweat and in our theaters to where we can enjoy what the guys are making in Hollywood. Now, I know Hollywood seems like they're falling apart now, and I don't know what's going to be happening in the future with all these movies, but that's another video for somebody else to do. But guys, I love my physical media, but I wanted to talk about this streaming versus physical media, and I wanted to give you guys my takes on it. Where the streaming does have advantages, and a lot. I mean, if you look at it, it's really got more advantages over physical media. But there's a thing about physical media: the quality of the sound and the quality of the picture. I don't care what boxes the streaming ticks over here. It don't carry as much weight as that sound and picture quality, in my opinion. That is why physical media will live forever, at least for me. Guys, I'm not going to take all my movies, pack them up, sell them, get rid of them, and say I'm just going to be a streaming fool. Not me. I'm not doing that. I will stream. I'll check these movies out. I'll let you guys know, hey, this stream sucked. Well, I hope the disc don't sound like that. Or, guys, this is one of the best streams I've ever seen in my life. Can't wait for the disc to come out. And that's the way I felt about Avatar. And it was exactly what I thought. The stream was probably one of the best streams out there. But yet when the physical media come around, it was mind-blowing. And I'm looking for this movie. I hope I say it right. This Oppenheimer. My God, they talk about how good the movie is and the way they shot this thing with these 60, 70 millimeter real IMAX cameras that are capable of producing 16K video. Come on. What in the world is our physical media going to look like? That movie's going to be insane. And I can't wait for that to come out. Because I mean, it's Christopher Nolan, guys. You know, he's a freaking genius on these movies and the way he shoots and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So guys, this is my video. Hey, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. What do you think about streaming? It is good. There is perks. Do you prefer streaming over physical media? Do you prefer physical media over streaming? Hey guys, let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know what your guys' take on this is, and what do you think about these they say the stream and you get everything, and then when they throw it out on physical media, they're just giving you breadcrumbs. You're getting Blu-ray and 5.1. You're not even getting a 4K atmos. So guys, just hey, let's have a little discussion. Drop down in the comments, let me know what you think. So guys, that's my video. I'll probably do one maybe tomorrow or Wednesday on the Flash. They talked about that movie bombed, but it was a good, solid superhero movie. I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I'm gonna be the judge tomorrow. Well, I ain't gonna be the judge. I'm gonna give you my opinions, and I'm gonna give you my opinions what I think about. I might mention how the movie is, but definitely I'm gonna tell you what the picture and sound is. It's a DC movie, guys. If DC can't do nothing else right, their picture quality and their sound quality is always superior, especially to Marvel and Disney. So I'm anxious to see this movie. I'm anxious to hear the movie, and I'll give you my thoughts on it tomorrow. So, guys, I hope y'all have a good afternoon, and we'll see you again in the next video.